Yes, people. Welcome to NAF. Welcome back to the channel. At least make sure you smash the likes and also make sure you subscribe if you're new as well. Just don't forget, because if not, you're going to be wondering, oh, wait, what was that channel called? You know, I actually kind of like that. I might have enjoyed that. Or at the end, you'll be like, oh, you just subscribed and you said, you know what, I don't like it in a bit. But each to their own. What are you not saying, man? We've got it's a bit of a dry Saturday today, isn't it? Like, there's literally no great games on. Villa's got Bournemouth, City's got Southampton. The hitters are on tomorrow. Yesterday was a great game though, between Forest and Leicester. Derby as well. Look, my man's got shades on. He's got a floral shirt on. You know what I mean?
The title charge has begun.
He's not used to being around these sides, isn't it? He's getting a bit excited. He's not used to being around these sides, and it's been a long time.
Yeah, I know. It's hard being around sides with no European.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You know that, innit? You know that.
I what last time you was doing this? What TV? What VHS thing?
When was the last time you did it? When was the last time you did it, man? Show me your stars, man. Bro, show me your stars. I'll show you your kit if you want. We know it's a Forest kit.
They love to do this, you know. They love to do this whenever we're chatting about the Premier League, because they can't swing with the big boys. They start talking about Champions League.
How many points ahead of us?
You lot started on beef early.
How many points ahead of us are you? 1 point, man. 1 point.
Bro.
1 point. You better not lose Sunday. You better not lose Sunday, man.
Do you know the baddest thing is, yeah? I actually like Nottingham Forest, innit? Like I said,
I like Arsenal as well, bro.
Wolfie always likes to swing them little digs at Arsenal, so I just got to remind him. But you was wrong, Cass. There's a very big game on today, boy. El Clasico. You get me?
But that's not in the regions of what we talk about.
Nothing to do with this. Stick to what we're doing, please. Stick to the Premiership, please.
It's not like it won't be watched. Don't get me wrong, but we're on a channel that we just talk Premier League. We don't talk about no El Clasico, like, you know what I mean?
I think Villa Bournemouth will be an interesting game. Personally, I'm doing a watch along to it. To be honest,
yeah, that's because you got nothing. Because that's what happens when you're starving for content, though. This is where you get. It's like, oh wait, what can we do?
I like football, bro. I
know that. Don't get me wrong. That's what we all do. This.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Get me?
What watching are you doing? Man City.
No.
I've got no choice to do Man City.
Villa. What are you doing?
Huh?
What watch along are you doing?
Me or Hawks?
Yeah, you.
I'm doing the Man City one because of Daps. I wouldn't watch it. You think I want to watch Man City versus Southampton? I already know that's like 3-4.
I get why you're doing that, Cass. You worried about Southampton catching Man U?
This guy. Your time will come anyways, man.
It's
man.
coming,
a reality check will sink in at some point. Look, you're getting to your 40-point mark as quickly as possible before it all goes tits up.
Well, you get to the 40-point mark by the end of the season. We all
know we're gonna get there. Like, let's be
real. Sure.
Yeah, I'm more than sure.
40 points. That's a long stretch.
You know what we do? We always forget about the lower teams, don't we? Sometimes, like, we got to give credit to, you know, like Brighton and Aston Villa. I wouldn't even say Aston Villa's in the lower teams, but we got to give credit to these lower teams, man. Because
I don't care about the lower teams. I don't care about them. I'm talking about top teams. That's all I care about.
Agreed. Same here.
You know what it is?
You might have to be quiet then, bro, because he said he's talking about top teams. So
exactly, teams that have won, you know, the European Cup and stuff like that, bro.
European Cup winners. European Cup winners. That's all I care about.
I've won 2 European Cups in it. So
that's the creme de la creme, mate. Have you seen the table, Hugs? Have you seen the top 5? Let me just tell you this. In first place, Liverpool, European trophies. In second place, Man City, European trophies. In third place, Arsenal, 0.
No, we have 2 European trophies.
Villa, 1.
In
fifth place, he's talking about Champions League, isn't he?
Yeah? I'm talking about the real trophies, man. You're the only team in the top 5 right now who hasn't won it. How can you talk? How can you talk?
Should we do that same table but with Premier League's one? Should we do that, Wolfie?
What is the biggest trophy you can win as a domestic, as a club? What is the biggest trophy you can win?
Yeah, you want to do that one, do you? You want to do that one, do you? I hear it.
The
biggest trophy you can win is the World Cup.
I'm here for all of it. I'm here for
the World Cup. As a club team, you can win the World Cup. It's the biggest one.
No. You said what's the biggest trophy you can win in football? I said the World Cup.
As a club. As a club.
I'm wrong. No, now you want to add club. Okay, cool. I hear it, man. I hear it.
Aye, that's crazy. No, wait, hold on. Nottingham Forest have only won one league title in their history.
It's crazy. I know it's crazy, isn't it?
We've
These
won it
man
though.
got some
We've won
nerve,
it.
blood.
What does it matter? We've won it.
Got some nerve, blood.
See, Cass was there looking it up, thinking it would be 0. That's the
I
thing,
know,
there, Cass. I know what you were doing. I know what you were doing.
got told, like, obviously, that like in the 80s, like Forest were meant to be this crack team under Nigel Clough or whatever his name is.
His dad, mate, Brian.
Brian
Clough.
Put some
Brian.
respect
Brian
on the
Clough.
name. The greatest
whoever that
manager of all time.
Anyways,
This is over Fergie, man.
Brian Clough, my bad. I thought
That's
they were meant to
Pep.
be a serious team. So I thought like Nottingham Forest were quite a good team for like a long period of time, but you got one league title.
You've actually been relegated more times than you've won league titles, so you can never chat to me. Ever.
Oh, it's been 50 years. Crazy.
Ever. You can never chat to me.
I'm at to put them in the Newcastle
man.
bracket,
We gave
You know
you
what
a
it is?
kit.
You can never chat to me, bro.
You know what it is, yeah? We're like the other team killers. Like, you know what I mean? Like Wolfie, you should feel absolutely overwhelmed with enjoyment that you're a part of this panel.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm here where I belong. You know,
Specs.
top 5 in the table.
You know what I mean? Specs.
I don't know what you're
with.
doing here, Cass. That's the
Josh-
big question.
Josh got dealt with as well at some points as well, but he's here, he's lurking. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, Wolfie, like your time will come too.
I don't even feel like I should be here. I don't even feel like I should be here, to be honest. You lot are peasants to me, man. I don't know what I'm doing here, man. This is crazy to me. Everyone's below me. I'm up here. You lot are down here. I think you lot should talk amongst yourselves. And then when you're ready, call me back in. That's what I reckon you should.
I don't think you believe that, yeah, because I'm sensing some nerve. I'm seeing it nice. I'm putting sunglasses, bro. You can't even look man in the eye, bro. Are you that scared for tomorrow?
I don't need to see. I don't have to look in the eye. You can't. I'm up here. You can't look at me.
Look at them shades. I got a feeling he's colorblind.
I am.
Take your shades off if you can. Take your shades off.
You all look the same.
Do I need to bring you down a peg as well and remind you what happened at Anfield? Like, seriously.
I can't remember.
I'll happily remind you, man. I'll happily. What's your 1L this season? What's your 1L this season?
I just want to know where you want
Wow.
to league. Where are you in the league?
I mean, if you're going to do a Spurs and celebrate the title in goddamn October, then you do you, man.
Yes.
All
I am
right,
shameless. I'm celebrating now. Right
Good,
now.
good. I like a man who backs his team. I got no problem with that. It's good to see. Yeah.
This is mad. Anyways, smash the likes, people. There's 63 likes in the house. 300 people here. So please, there's a good 240 of you that haven't smashed anything at the moment. Pause. Alhambra says if Arsenal lose, they're in a top 4 race. It's over.
No, we're not. We're in a title race like we've been in for the last 2 years. People just say things just to say things. Everyone knows we're in a title race right now. Even though Liverpool top, we are the second best team in the league after Man City. We've proved that for the last 2 seasons. So all of this, if you lose, you're out of the title race. Everyone knows that's just nonsense, man. How can we be out of the title race? We've had the hardest fixture run in the league. So let's just see how it pans out.
Well, you were out the title race when you were the only team in it 2 years ago.
We've never been the only team in it.
You were 8 points clear. You were 8 points clear.
No, we were 5. We were 8 points clear with Man City with a game in hand. Everyone keeps saying
it doesn't matter. Points on the board.
It does matter. Of course, it matters.
Points on the board are the most important.
Don't entertain the guy that doesn't know about title challenges, bro. Like, there's no point. He doesn't know what a title challenge is. Yeah, you get me. Calm down. You'll be here. You'll learn from us. Yeah, don't worry. You're understudy right now, young Padawan. You get me. Soon you'll become a proper Jedi, but you got to go through the proper paths, bro. And I'll be real.
So Hooks, you saying you're in a title race as well, yeah?
If we lose this game, all right. If we lose this game, yeah, it's looking peak. Because I think if we lose this game, we'll see something similar to what we saw in December last year. I think we'll go on to drop points at Newcastle and then drop points at Chelsea if we lose this game. That's why, for me, this game is a must-win game.
Nah, man. No, I don't. You're crazy if you think we're going to just drop points because we lose to Liverpool or draw with Liverpool. That don't mean we're going to drop points. We bounce back loads of times.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to be bounce back FC. I just want to.
We're not. We're not. Even win or lose. Win or lose. We're not going Chelsea. We're not going Newcastle and them lot getting one over on us, man. No way.
Yeah, but you have to get W's over them really to remain in the title race.
Yeah,
and then your big problem is you got Forest after the break, literally first game, man.
We don't worry about that one there.
What happened 2 years ago? Who ended your title?
That's a light work thing. That's a light work thing. Don't worry. That's a light work.
Oh yeah, and also
not easy. It's winning the Premier League. You earn it, innit? So
Yeah, but you know, it is with Arsenal, like why this game is so. It's for me. It's mad important, anyways. Obviously, you can never know. City could drop points here, there. Liverpool might go on a little bit of a dingy spell, but the likelihood of you going away to Newcastle and Chelsea, and at the back end of next season, which looks more light for you lot, to be fair, you know, Man City coming to your ground, regardless of if it's at Emirates or not. You know, going to Anfield is peak. Do you know what I mean? It's just like little things like that, and you never even know. By then, I know, I shouldn't warrant this, but even Arsenal, like let's say United might have a new management by then, which looks likely if we're going to deep it. You have to go to Old Trafford as well, and at that point, you don't even know what situation that part's going to be. For me, and you already know between the history between Arsenal and United, it's just peak, innit? So that's why I say this game is really important for the confidence of your players.
Yeah.
Period. I think it's not even a mentality thing. It's like anymore. It's your confidence now. That's what I look at personally. Anyways, I think we're really underrated Arsenal during the week, though, innit?
Yeah,
I think so. I think we've really like even for myself, I say I don't see how Arsenal really collect a W out of this. But at the end of the day, it is at Emirates. If it decides it wants to be sunny tomorrow, it's even more peak because everyone knows what a sunny day is at Emirates. Means pretty much a win for them.
yeah, a nice vibe, man. A nice
And
vibe.
that, but the only last thing we're going to be dealing with is obviously Saka. You know, now it's one moment there's then sources that come out, you know, the more reliable ones saying that he's fit to play, and then obviously Arteta's coming out and say, yeah, he's trained, but we don't know if he's going to be available or not, pretty much, or ready to play. I think it kind of does rely on Saka, but you said something about Saka in one of your streams, I think, Hawks, as well, innit? About if you do like play him. What was it? Like if you do play him on injury, that could backfire.
Oh, yeah. So personally for me, if Saka's like 75%, I would just leave him on the bench. I would even be very against playing him because, I mean, if it was any other injury bar what he has, which is a hamstring injury, like, is he even really going to be able to be explosive if he's not 100%? And if he does decide to try and break through the boundaries and be explosive, recovering from a hamstring injury, boy, he could be wrapped for another 5-6 games. So I don't think it's worth it personally. Like, I think we can still beat Liverpool at home without Saka. It will be extremely difficult, but I think we can still do it. So me personally, I wouldn't take the risk unless you say to me Saka is like minimum 95%. His legs 95% feeling good. Yeah, I just wouldn't play him personally because I don't think it's worth the risk. What are we
you
going
playing
to
instead, Hooks? Sterling.
He's Jesus.
Who'd I play instead?
What are you lot saying to Jesus, mate? He looks gone.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'd rather play Sterling than Jesus because for me, Jesus is absolutely finished, bro. Like for me, he's absolutely cooked. Like I saw him go against Bolton, do F-all. I saw him go up against Shakhtar Donetsk. He had for me, he had at least 2 clear-cut chances that should have been goals. Didn't score either of them. For me, he does the Majinka Jink a few times, and yeah, sometimes he does a few, you know, flicks and tricks that looks a bit nice, but he's just cooked. Like he hasn't scored for us in like what I think it's like something like 23 games. That's mad. He was the guy we signed to be a striker. Bear that in mind. 23 games, no goals. Crazy.
23 games is crazy.
Yeah, for me, he's finished.
Yeah, he's definitely underperforming. That goes without saying.
Underperforming, bro. He's done. He's finished. He's in the grave, bro. And like, I get it as well. You know, Sterling's not exactly pulling up trees, but I do think like Sterling can do something in moments. Whereas for me, I've just lost all hope with Jesus being able to do anything for Arsenal.
You need to go in the market in January, man. Your squad
we do
look deep, man. You need at least, I'd say, 3 players. You
Wait,
need a striker, a winger.
I would say probably a striker. Probably
definitely a striker. Definitely.
You know what? Actually, you know what? It's not even we need someone in the front line who is clinical. Whoever that
Tony. Should have got Tony.
Because let's be real.
This thing you didn't do. Tony.
But I mean, I don't know. If you look at Liverpool don't have a clinical striker.
Yeah, but they're going into the market. They're going to get Marmoush.
Yeah, but they've got a clinical player in Salah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you got to spread the goals out. If you got someone like Salah in your team,
that's what I mean. We don't need a clinical striker. We need a clinical player in the forward line. Whether that's a striker, cool. I would want Gyökeres personally, but I don't know if we're gonna go and pay the money we need to pay to get him. But I do think that we also need another midfielder, and I do think that we need another centre back. Considering
When you say midfielder, what position in midfield are you talking about?
DM?
Nah, yeah, like a yeah. So like someone
Another
that's like,
DM.
someone that's
Another
kind of
DM.
young, someone that's young that can like sort of be the next Thomas Partey in it. Someone that
No, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. We need now. We ain't got time for
no. But we already have now. I'm saying we need to start forward thinking for the future seasons, and I would rather bring in someone now that can start getting blooded up.
No, we ain't got time for that, my guy. We ain't got time. We ain't got time for that. That's not what we need. We need
creative player.
almost super. No. We need
Odegaard's coming back, so it's fine.
We need a superstar left winger in it. That we need a left winger that can really change the game on the left wing, and we need if you're gonna go for a striker, we need a superstar striker. No more building, and that's not what we need right now. We need
Who's that you can buy? Who is there you can buy? Who is there?
I see it.
Say again.
Who? Say that again.
That's
not what we need. That's the wrong side of the man said Yamal. That's not what we should do. What we should do, like we need to go and buy players that are realistic, like what Liverpool used to do back in the day. They used to buy players that not only played well against them, but that were double. So we need to go and get players like you're looking at people like Mitoma, looking at players like Bremo, looking at players like Tyler Dibley, looking at players like those are the players that we need to be going and getting. Players that we can actually go and get.
They're not
that will
out
make
and
it
out
Kudos.
nines.
We need
They're
Kudos.
not
People
out
like
and out
Kudos.
nines.
Like Kudos is that's who we should be buying. Someone like Kudos to play on the left wing. Someone that can make a difference in the team. We can't be looking at DMs.
Kvara's a shout. I would take Kvara as a shout from Napoli.
You know who you need? You need the man who scored as many goals as Man U this season, Chris Wood. Seriously. Bro, he'd bang him in for you. He's got as many goals as the entire Man U squad this season.
That's not who we need. That's not who we need. We need superstar
You need a goal
striker.
scorer. You need a goal scorer.
We need a superstar striker that can make something out of nothing.
A man who's second only to Haaland, man. That's superstar right there.
So why would you want to give him up?
Yeah.
I didn't say I want to give them up. I said what they need.
Wow.
No. That's not what I'm looking for.
Alhambra says, brother, if you lose, it's over. Finito, Kalas. You won't catch up both Liverpool and City. You're getting chefed up at the bridge 100%.
No way in hell, are we getting chefed up at the bridge? I don't mind. I don't. No.
Based on what? Based on what? Why will we?
Oh, like when did we ever get chefed up at the bridge? I don't remember.
I've got faith in Chelsea. I've got faith in them right now.
Oh, you got faith in Chelsea? Do you know it's mad funny? Yeah, it's mad funny. I thought Chelsea and Liverpool were meant to be rivals.
We are. We showed you what happens when we play our rivals. We showed you what happens when we play our rivals.
Arsenal, bro. What's going on?
Listen, we played Man United. We dealt with Man United. We dealt with Chelsea. I keep on hearing stuff. We can't. We're dealing with everyone that comes against us, isn't it? Pause. So,
Are you?
Oh, nothing for us. I forgot about them. You know what? Yeah.
You forgot about that one loss. Yeah, but ain't no way.
I hear your thing. I hear the tourist thing. But you're the only one that can talk to me right now. You're the only one that can talk to me right now.
Yeah, of course.
Respect.
Wait. Whoa. Oh, I thought you was talking to me, bro. But by the way,
nothing for us, bro. Nothing for us.
We can talk to you as well, bro. And then after tomorrow, you won't be able to talk to me.
We'll see tomorrow.
You won't be able to talk to me after tomorrow, bro.
Listen, we're gonna go to your pitch, no respect. We're gonna go there with our dirty boots, walk on your pitch, and show you what I won. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
What I won,
exactly what's gonna happen, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing we can do about it, yeah. Nothing we can do about it. Nothing. Okay.
You put your four defenders. You can put your four defenders, your three defensive uncles in midfield. You can do what you want. We're still gonna do what we do. That's what you do, yeah. You're gonna get exposed. We're gonna expose you for we're gonna do what Chelsea couldn't do. You get me? Because we're not Chelsea.
Nah, but Chelsea also went to their ground and was making them play on the breaks. I don't want to hear
you can say
Liverpool.
What you want. We got the result.
That's what happened, didn't it?
But that's what you lot do. You just sit back every game, just sit back and just chill. What's the problem? Yeah. What's the problem?
I said that we're gonna be flying. So I'm assuming
I don't care what
I'm assuming that we're gonna do something mad, bro. Do you know what I mean?
So who's out for Arsenal? Who's out for Arsenal? Saliba obviously suspended, yeah.
Saka, Odegaard, Timber, Calafiori. We got a whole heap of players out.
Who you got left?
Tomiyasu. Do you know what I mean?
Tomiyasu. What?
I didn't know
He's a player. You asked who we got. You asked who we got out. He gave you an answer, innit? You asked him who we got out. Thomas is part of our team, you know.
Relevant players I'm talking about.
He's part of the squad. He got registered. He got registered to be part of the squad.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Tomiyasu. That is crazy to me.
What about Zinchenko? Where's he at these days?
Zinchenko just came back from this is the thing as well. Not only do we have players out, Zinchenko just came back from injury. Brilliant. Ben White just came back from injury.
Brilliant.
Yo, if you, man, don't beat us, yeah, it's the biggest disgrace. It's the biggest disgrace.
Are you a victim? Are you a victim?
No, I'm just letting you know that you're going up against the easiest Arsenal side that you could ever go up against this season. And if you do not beat us,
and you got a squad. What's wrong with your squad? Why have you got a squad? Why have you got a squad?
No. It's not about the squad, innit? It's about who is missing. Like, for example, if it was like, Sterling's out, Jesus is out, even like maybe Timber can still be out. Cool. But we have Saliba out.
Do you know what seems to be in? Sunglasses. What's going on here?
That's always going to say something.
Should I go and get some or something?
We could discuss this if you want. I don't mind.
Should I go and get some?
Yeah, Daps, you're part of the big five now. Come on, go get your glasses.
Listen. Oh, the not seeing thing, that's me. I'm squinting all the time. Shall I go and get my...
Yeah.
Get
your glasses.
Hell yeah. Man. I'm all for that. If we...
I mean...
I know why you're wearing fucking sunglasses, Wolfie.
I'm on the beach, man. I've even got the Hawaiian top out and everything.
Hey, bro, it's not
race on.
It's not Chris Wood no more. It's Chris Did.
Cristiano Woodinho. That's who it is, man.
He's playing well, man.
Oh, it's because he's got City in his blood, isn't it? That's all it is.
He's playing at the right level. That's a level for him to thrive.
Yeah.
He's doing
top five. That is his level. Agreed.
Yeah, good level. But yeah, I just find it weird, how everyone's trying to say, victims when like manager stating facts.
No. Your fan base is full of victims.
No, but I don't. But whatever you want to say. Yeah, but
we are. Our fan base we do play the victim mentality, a lot of us. We do.
I'm stating a fact.
No, yes, we are stating facts, but we got to. There's no excuses. Like I'm not having this.
There's no excuses. But I'm
saying it's what it is, isn't it? Injuries happen. It is what it is. We're going for the title. We got to beat Liverpool. We're coming to our ground.
If you can't beat an Arsenal team that's on bare bones, then that says a lot about your club. That's what I'm saying. That's not a victim team.
Yeah, but you're being defensive, man. I thought you'd come on here with some chest. I thought you come on here saying we're going to beat them. Now you're saying you should if you can't beat us.
But I said we're winning. That's what I said. I said we're winning.
I'm not even contemplating that.
No one can check me for chest. Nobody can check me for chest.
Do you support Liverpool, by the way, bro?
Yeah, of course he does. That's why he's in the shade. Right. He's nervous. He's nervous. Nervous.
I can't even see you, bro. Where are you? Where are you in the league?
I can't see shit. I'm taking these off.
I don't know who's here. I can't see no one.
I can't see no one here.
Anything above me is the sun. That's why I can't see.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's above me, bro. Serious.
And Callum Hudson-Odoi's goal against you. That's above you as well.
Give us 2.5 hours. You'll see something else above you. To be fair, but
yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Man,
that's a guaranteed
win. Change that back up on Sunday.
Oh, will you?
Hey, bro, listen. I told Monts my take on this the other day. Same shit as last season, right? You know, in tournaments, I know this is league football, but to us, this is tournament football. As far as that, we get by to the final, right? We all know who someone has to battle it out with, and it's us. But the same as last season, we'll let you and Liverpool, Arsenal and Liverpool, you man take each other out, yeah? You lot do your cute little back and forth bridesmaid shit, and then whoever the maid of honour is gets to come and stand by the side of it at the end of the season, and we can have it out with you. Until then, you lot do your thing, man.
What, you letting him talk to you like that? Arsenal, you letting him talk to you?
He's talking to you. He's talking to you, bro. He's talking to you. He's talking to you. He's talking to you.
I can't hear him. I can't hear none of you.
Wait,
you lost the league. You lost the league last year as well, you know. You lost the league last year as well, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Good point.
But you was leading.
Bridesmaids.
You had a 5-point lead on Arsenal.
Yeah, 8-point lead.
You dropped in the pecking order. You dropped in the pecking order to Arsenal as well. Not only did you lose out to Man City, you dropped in the pecking order to Arsenal as well. We finished 7 points above you. You had a 5-point lead.
Are we doing the past thing?
Oh, the past thing. Don't worry. We can do the future thing as well. We can do the future.
Are we doing a here right now thing? What we do?
Oh, the here right now thing. Okay.
Here right now.
Well, unfortunately, brother man, no one lifts trophies at this point in the season. Do you know what I mean?
But I can only talk about it now.
Unfortunately, the now doesn't matter. The now doesn't matter.
According to this guy, he says, Alhambra, big up yourself. He says, Arteta said they're going to be flying. Man's calling for miracles now to beat the Liverpool press. Zinchenko going to be crying on our halfway line again.
Sorry, talking of Arteta, I saw something today, and I don't know if it's a new one, if it's just come out. Have you lot seen about the lemon shit?
What?
No. What?
So, right? What have we had with him so far? We've had playing "You'll Never Walk Alone" before a game.
The stick men with holding hearts.
We've had win the dog. We've had
we planted a tree.
Stealing the keys. He stole their keys.
Yeah, we've had the pickpocket. So before a game, he apparently had. Everyone had lemons. Everyone had lemons, right? It's before we played City. He gave everyone lemons and a knife, yeah, and said, "Right, I want you all to squeeze the lemons together, yeah." And basically, it was about like you've got to squeeze. And then he went up to Zinchenko and said, "Have you squeezed as much as you can?" And Zinchenko was like, "Yeah, I think so." He got Zinchenko's lemon, squeezed it, got some more juice out of it, and was like, "Right, there's always more in the tank. You have to." What is this guy on?
He's a freak. He's a freak.
He's cold. This is elite level coaching, blood.
Yeah, but you know what is Hooks? Yeah, on the flip side of that, when what Daps is saying, he also will put up Tony's tweet when he says "click about with the lads" in the dressing room to motivate them. He will also got North London Forever, which the fans wanted because it was a little fanfare thing. So he also does the things that we need. All he hasn't done is
he also drew stickmen on a blackboard and had a brain and a heart on there, man.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to talk about cold-hearted, Zinchenko, who should be concentrating on trying to get back in that fucking team, is busy writing books right now, yeah? His book came out, and you know what he said? You want to hear cold-hearted? He didn't play the pass that Pep wanted him to make in training, and then when Pep kind of pulled him up on it, he goes, he kind of backspoke Pep. Pep ended the whole fucking training session and said, "Okay, Zinchenko knows right. Training room, off we go." That's cold-hearted, bro. Getting lemons and asking man to squeeze
that's
them.
Not cold-hearted. That's stupid.
I mean, bro, you can say it's stupid.
That's stupid.
You can say it's stupid.
Everybody's coming to train. Oh, one guy doesn't make the pass I want him to make. Oh, training done.
Hold on, bro. But you're saying squeezing lemons is cold-hearted. Guess what?
I didn't say cold-hearted.
No, but
I never said cold-hearted.
Like you said, cold. I'm saying cold-hearted.
That's elite level coaching.
The difference is what you're saying is elite level coaching did not lead to a Premier League winning.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying.
That's the bottom line. He won the league.
That's cold-hearted, Dabs. That's cold-hearted right there, man.
Always back to this one. Always back to this one.
Because that's the moral of the fucking game.
So you can only employ elite level coaching things if you've won a league. Is that what you're saying? So the only coaches in the world.
But if we're comparing managers, and you're saying that Pep
I'm not
is
comparing
not
your manager. You brought your manager into this. I wasn't chatting about Pep. I was chatting about Arteta. You felt the need, insecure, bring Pep into it. Nobody cares.
You know this one where this one I was talking about this the other day when I hear from Arsenal fans, insecure, jealous, hater. Bro, respectfully, you can say that to many people. You can't say that to me, bro. There's nothing to be insecure about your club.
Why did you bring up Pep then? Why did you bring up Zinchenko and Pep?
Because are we only talking Arsenal today then?
No, but we were talking about Arsenal. So why did you bring Pep in? I never mentioned him. So you're making the comparison, not me.
No, because you were saying how elite your manager is. So I'm showing what elite is.
It's not, look, he tries to do things to make players think about things that they can apply in football outside of the context of football. I think anyone that does that is elite at coaching.
How's that going for you? How's that coaching going for you? How's that coaching going for you?
Well, I don't know. Last 2 seasons, we've been challenging for the league, and we're now challenging for the league again.
And you won nothing.
And I believe,
and you won nothing.
yeah, but the thing is, for me, I believe for you to even win a trophy, you have to be competing for the trophy first. So we've been competing for the trophy, and this is the season that we will win it. So it's
So
just
Yeah, but Hooks, he's even done that. He's even done that lemon thing wrong. Surely he should have got the players to squeeze cherries after the result you had against Bournemouth. I mean, he's using lemons for fuck's sake.
Well, and you know what? It's probably harder to get juice out of cherries, to be fair.
As they found out on the pitch, yeah.
Don't worry, Wolfie, because we got you real soon, and I would.
Yeah, straight after the break.
I would like to see you here.
We ended your title run 2 years ago. We'll end it this season as well.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
I'll be here. I'll be here.
Don't go anywhere.
So Hooks, are you got more chest because you know Saka's playing?
I don't know if he's playing. Is he playing? though?
I still don't know 100% if he's playing or
Oh,
not.
he's playing. Arteta's playing him. 1,000,000%, bro.
I don't know, because Arteta said in his press conference it's uncertain. So I don't know.
Bro, if it's uncertain with Saka, this is Liverpool at home. If it's uncertain with Saka, Arteta is starting him.
He's playing him.
I mean, like, look, I think Arsenal will still be able to beat Liverpool without Saka. With Saka, it just confirms the victory.
Really?
That's what it is for me.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that one.
What?
Sometimes
you think we can't beat them without Saka?
Of course we can, but it don't mean there's no confirmation with.
No, Saka confirms the thing. Like 100% Saka confirms the thing. For me.
If Saka plays, you've won. That's what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, because Saka right now, has the best creative numbers in the Premier League. Fact. This is not in my opinion. This is fact based on stats. So yes,
so what?
We're struggling with creativity. So if the most creative player in the Premier League is playing, then yes, I believe that.
How many players are on a football pitch? How many players?
What?
Or are you now saying you're a one-man team? Which one is it?
There's 11 players on a football pitch.
No, there's 10. 10. You would say you got 10 players.
There's 11 players on a football pitch, but there's 10 outfield. Yeah.
Okay,
so
but
I mean, often for you, there's 9 to be fair, but
yeah, I hear that. But then they say the fans are the 12th man, so technically it's back to 10. So
yeah, but Hooks, the way you're talking about Saka, you're basically saying you're a one-man team.
No. What? Okay.
Saka FC is a real thing now.
We're close to Saka FC, but Erdegaard is out as well. So if Erdegaard and Saka are both out, our 2 most creative players.
That makes you Spurs then, is that what you're saying?
I'm bare confused. Like, if you remove
Me too.
The 2 most creative players from any team here, maybe bar Man City because they just cracked up with Pep as their manager, and they've got that insane debt from spending bare peas over the last few years.
Oh yeah, of course. But
maybe they're a bit different. But if you take,
unlike you, because you ain't spent nothing under Arteta, have you?
No. Relax, bro. I wasn't firing a dig. I was acknowledging.
I mean, you were.
I was acknowledging how strong your squad is because of what you've been able to do over the last few years in terms of spending money.
Like you have.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Hey, bro. We started spending money after FFP. I'm just throwing one out there, but cool.
Oh no, hold on, bro. The key to what you said was, hold on, bro. The key to what you said was, because if you would have said over the last 15 years, I would have held it. You said over the last few years. Therefore, over the last few years, bro, you can't do that no more. You're not allowed to do that.
Okay. Let me rephrase. Spending a lot of money on world-class players. There you go. They've got world-class players in pretty much every position. That's something.
So you've just been spending money badly.
Yeah. Because look, when we spent 50 million on Ben White, everybody was laughing at me. So
I mean, no one laughed at us spending the amount we did on Nunes, did they? No one laughed at us. Or Akanji, bro. Akanji.
But the point is, if you remove the 2 most creative players from Liverpool are whack. If you remove the 2 most creative players from Nottingham Forest are whack. Well, Nottingham Forest are whack.
Bollocks, mate. We haven't got our most creative player. He's injured and we still won. Morgan Gibbs White's been out.
Nottingham Forest are whack anyway. Against Leicester, relax.
Was he not playing last night?
No, he's out injured.
No, but I will say, Hooks. Yeah, the difference is with us is Pep will go to Man City. They'll go to say Stamford Bridge and dominate with Kovacic in the middle of the park. They will play. They make players look world class. They will have man like Akanji and these guys just playing balls all left, right, and centre, just
They're all
dominating
good. They're all
teams.
really good players. But
They are really good players, but he improves players tenfold. Like they look world class when they're at the team. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Not to say, but the difference is we're comparing Arteta and Guardiola as if to say Arsenal fans are saying he's better. He's clearly not.
Yeah, obviously,
we're not saying.
But no one said that he is.
No, that's what I'm saying. But Man City like to compete with us as if to say there's not a whole lot of other teams for them to compete with. It's not. I don't know why, but the reason why they're comparing to us is because they feel like they must think that we're a threat, or they must feel like we're on the
you are both. First, Liverpool and Arsenal are both a threat. You're both a threat.
Let me ask you that. Who do you feel is more of a threat, Liverpool or Arsenal?
At this point, right now, Liverpool. And who
but I'm talking about to your dominance. Who do you feel is a bit more of a threat?
Do you know what? If you would have asked me this a month ago, I would have given you a completely different answer. But it's for me, right? It's Liverpool. It's Liverpool, and it's who would I rather face in a title race? Is you lot? Like, oh, bro, I honestly think tomorrow, like, I want an Arsenal win because I think Liverpool. If Liverpool win, I think because we've still got to play Liverpool at Anfield, still got to play them at Etihad and whatever. You lot, if you lot lose tomorrow, your season's long. Like, and I'll be real, your fan base. I've been seeing your fan base melt down from a loss and a draw, right? If you lose at home to Liverpool tomorrow, your fan base goes into complete fucking meltdown.
Yeah, but our fan base is weak. We know that already. Our fan base, we've got a weak fan base. Our fan base are not even as strong as our team.
100%. And the problem is that I already know that a lot of your team's mentality, like, do you know what? This isn't even just on your team. If you have lost a league 2 years in a row to the same team and you know they're going to be there, if you've lost a fight twice to someone and then you know you're having to go for another fight with him, it's already in your head. This guy's punched me up twice, So if you go and lose again with how fragile your fan base is, and I don't care what people see nowadays, players see social media,
100%.
Whereas some people it doesn't impact. I do feel like there might be an element of Arsenal's players that maybe let it get in their head a little bit as well. And I just think complete capitulation if you lose tomorrow. But saying that, I actually am at a point, I was thinking this earlier, I want you lot to win because I think Liverpool just look like they've got less mistakes in them.
But that's the problem. You're right. You feeling like you'd rather Arsenal win is because you feel like you say Liverpool more of a threat. But is that because of like players like Van Dijk and Trent and Salah and that, or is that is that what it's based on? Based on the players in the team because they've done it before.
It's based on two things. It is based on the fact that they've got that experience and know-how. Van Dijk's, Salah, and them ones when it's potentially people's last season as well. There's that extra kind of, you know what, let's go out on a bang and whatever. I also think the way they're playing at the moment is sustainable. Like, I just look at them and look at how they're not like I don't think one of the main things with Liverpool is Gakpo gonna not Gakpo, is Gravenberch going to be able to keep the energy up all season? Are they going to get injuries? Because an injury to Van Dijk or an injury to Konate, who both are prone to injuries, just stuff like that. But I'm looking at the way they're playing football and I'm thinking, do you know what? They're playing a more sustainable kind of less likely to impact fitness football where I think, do you know what? Like, Liverpool are looking very fucking good. But
you're right.
Say, this is recency bias because a month ago, I would have said I think Arsenal maybe are a bit more of a threat, whereas now it is recency bias. Sorry, I've just got to go.
But the other thing I would add in there, in terms of the managers as well, I say Arteta is the weakest because he feels inferior to Pep. I don't think Slot hasn't got this thing about teacher and student.
No, he doesn't.
He does, bro. He does. He comes up. It's like Daps was saying, when you're up against a title race, this will be your third time if you stay in the title race that you lose it to Man City. If Man City go on to win it, it will be Arteta's third time as well, and he's got the added thing of being his student. Whereas Slot hasn't got that. Slot doesn't give a shit about Pep and his philosophies. You see Arteta, Maresca, they're all from the same school of Pep. They try and copy and implement what he's done because he's set the standard. And you get that. They will always be inferior to him because that's his philosophy.
That's fan narrative.
Huh?
That's fan narrative. That's a narrative that fans make online.
It's not.
To
I'm
try and
seeing
one
what I
up
see on the pitch. I
against
saw
Arsenal.
it when you blew the
Arteta
title was
is
because you tried to copy
zero.
Pep. You tried to invert. Why was Thomas Partey playing at right back in that season? That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Did you realize that Arteta actually played centre backs at fullback before Pep?
I'm asking you, why did he convert Thomas Partey to right back in that game, in that final run into that season? Because he was seeing Pep doing it. He blew what you were doing. You were playing fantastic football before then, and then he started to tinker.
That's an assumption that you're making. Hence why I say fan narrative.
Yeah, based on what? Based on evidence that's in front of me.
Know why he did it. Nobody knows why he did it. Only Arteta and the players know why he did it. You don't know why he did it. Hence why you say fan narrative. When you look at Arteta actually doesn't play similar to Pep. Like I guess the only thing you can say is we like to keep the ball, but there's bare managers across the history of football that have liked to play with possession. We're way more defensive than Man City.
Do you think that
Arteta is way more defensive?
You were playing scintillating football that season 2 years ago.
2 years ago,
you were fantastic on the pitch. And then Pep got into his head. Moving Partey to right back was the dumbest move he made because he was trying this whole inverted system that Pep was doing, and that's what cost you. That's what cost you.
He did do that. That's true.
Fan. I feel this is fan narrative.
You can't call it fan thing. It's evidence based on the pitch.
Bro, I promise you, Arteta doesn't care about Pep like that.
He does.
You even see it in the matches that they when
he cares about Klopp, man. He cares about the Anfield atmosphere.
When he
cares
came,
about a lot of stuff.
I agree. When he first came, I agree. When he first became Arsenal manager, I agree. But over the years, as he's experienced playing Pep more and more, he's become less and less and less of like, oh, okay, this is my icon. I have to be careful. And he's tried to find ways to especially in the last game, you can clearly see that he's found a way to frustrate the hell out of Pep. Frustrate the head
because he can't beat him at his own game.
Yeah, but hold on, bro.
It's not about beating him at his own game.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. Why are we even talking about? Why are we even talking about the game between City and Arsenal? Because, bro, it wasn't won in the City and Arsenal game last season for me, and it won't be won this season in the game between City and Arsenal. Like,
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, but I'm only speaking about it because Wolfie did the fan narrative about how Arteta is.
It's not a fan narrative, man. Why are you saying it's a fan narrative?
I don't think Maresca is like is bare thinking about Pep. This is just weird fan narrative. Like
he will though. He will. If Chelsea become serious, he will.
I think they're influenced. They are influenced, but that's just natural.
They are influenced. They are influenced by Pep.
You respect your teacher in any form of life. You respect your teacher.
He's also influenced by Moyes. He played the majority of his football under Moyes. He's also influenced by Arsene Wenger. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what? But why does no one ever talk about that?
Because this is a manager.
Right now, with the way you lot are playing, the Moyes football makes hella sense. I'm not going to lie. It really does.
Exactly. Everybody wants.
Not just that. Also his stint at Rangers when he was at Rangers. Also that as well. Like he's seen.
I forgot he was at Rangers. You know.
Arteta has seen a lot of different styles of football.
Even at PSG, there's even things that he takes from being at La Masia when he was like 15, 16 years old. But everybody just fan narrative goes, only Pep. It's only ever Pep in his mind. Like, it's bare weird. I don't understand. Like,
but I think it's true.
Just creating banter. That's all it really is.
Look, I would love to see Arsenal win the league. Yeah, my little boy supports them. I'd love him to go through winning a trophy. Yeah. No, seriously. I mean, for my son, I would love to see that. Right?
No, but
if Forest aren't going to win it, I would like to see Arsenal win it. I'm just saying.
How is your son supporting?
That's crazy.
Bro, could you imagine when I take him to Forest in the Championship, he was falling asleep, bro. I mean, it's either don't support Forest and never love football, you know, when he was a kid.
But I grew up in fucking that shit.
That's mad. God, your son got Arsenal fan is crazy.
Forest are blood brothers. We're blood brothers. We're red brothers.
Exactly. So there's a connection there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's cool.
But the point I'm making here, I don't see you winning this title with Arteta at the helm, man. I just don't think.
So he can take us. He can take us from 8th and 9th and 8th to
Yes.
at the top table, but he
Yes.
can't sit at the top table for long. That's
Exactly.
basically what
He
you're
was
saying.
the perfect
All right, but let me ask the
manager
question.
to
Let me
take
ask the
over.
question. Yeah. So you're saying that as a fan of Nottingham Forest, but if you're the owners or the fan base, are you saying that we should then say, "Oh, you take us to the top, but we should get someone else to take us over the line"? Is that basically what
because
you're saying?
at that level, what is success? Success has to be titles. If we look at it deep, he's won what? The FA Cup because he took over what's his face's team. That got the FA Cup. Since that, you need to judge success on titles or cups or trophies.
No,
He's
it doesn't
done
work like
nothing.
that. It doesn't work like that.
It does work like that.
If you've got a manager that's taken you so far, your whole point is, okay, you've taken us so far. We'll stick by you because we believe in the progress that you can make. We'll let you get over the line. We've got enough faith in you. You
Then
want
you're
us to
making
now.
him bigger than the club. That's what you're doing.
We're not
That's what
making
you're
him big.
doing.
We're not making him
You
bigger
are,
than
all
that.
right, let me
There's
tell you this.
there's no guarantee.
Pep
Okay,
calls a cranky
so we get rid of Arteta. We get rid of Arteta. Who's guaranteed to take us over the line?
This is where I agree with you. I'm not on the
There's no one that you can guarantee wins
For
Arsenal.
me, I think right now, with where, right, at the end of this season, right, if Arsenal end up finishing third and quite a way off Liverpool, who are going to finish second,
All right.
then there's talk there for why, and doesn't win a cup, right? There's talk then for me for, yeah, maybe it is time. But if Arsenal are, do you know what? If Arsenal are in a title race till the last couple of games, maybe, well, let's just go with that. I think it would be dangerous, yeah, this season to get rid of him. Because if Pep was to go at the end of this season, of course, there will be a bit of a period there. I don't think you can, where if you get rid of a manager and you bring in a new manager, all of a sudden, your one advantage you might have, you've lost by bringing a new manager.
No, this
100%.
narrative, us Liverpool fans,
What I
when Klopp
also
went,
going
who's
to say
better?
is, but what I also would say is, like, I don't think anyone can say you should win the league by now when you're in a league that has had Klopp and Pep in it, right? You can't just say you should have won a league by now because that's not a fucking easy task.
Yeah, it's not a realistic situation.
I hear the
Yeah,
trophy thing.
this is why I think D. I can't lie. You got, for me, what you just said, and I think Hooks. I don't think you resonate the same with Hooks, but I think you got weak mentality, bro. And you don't want to admit it because you know what? I hate this narrative. Oh, so who else is going to take us forward? Who? Bro,
Exactly.
No, there's never been a guarantee in football in any sort of job that someone who takes over a job is going to go and win them anything, anyways. Sometimes change is good for me, innit? Yeah, and you're in the bubble.
It'd be great for you, Cass.
You're in the bubble. If you finish second, third again, oh, but who's better? But
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's where he's taken us from. I'm saying from where Arteta's taken us as a club. You have to remember, you're seeing it as just Arteta's taken us so far, and then you're thinking, oh, because you didn't get over the line, we must sack you. Because you're saying,
yes,
that's
how
it
works.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. How can it work like that? So because it does work. It does work. How do you know? How do you know that next year? Wait, okay. Let me ask you a question.
Fucking pyramid.
Let me ask you a question then. If we said then there that Arteta, you say to Arsenal fans, you're not going to win the league. Like let's imagine you can see in the future, you're not going to win the league. Wait. Let me ask you a question. You're not going to win the league for the next 2 seasons, but you're going to win it in your 3rd season. So in first 3 seasons, do you think Arsenal will say yes or no?
That's just a hypothetical. That's what.
If it's a hypothetical. Let's imagine we said Arsenal, you're not gonna win the league for the next 2 seasons, but in the 3rd season, not this season, not next season, but the season after, you're gonna win the league with Arteta. Do you think Arsenal fans say yes or no?
You win it in the 10th season.
Well,
this is my point I'm making. You have to have faith in the manager that's brought you so far.
You're looking at it the wrong way around.
Why am I doing this?
You're looking at it the wrong way around.
I'm not, because we've been in the doldrums. We've been in the doldrums for 10, 15 years.
So what?
This is the first time that we've ever had hope in the last couple of years.
Now, bro,
in the last 2 years, we've not had hope for years. We had Emery, no hope. We had Ljungberg, no hope. But you're telling me, because we've got Arteta and he hasn't won the league, we should all of a sudden, we've got no hope. There's no divine right to win the league. You have to earn the league.
Let's add some context to that as well, though, because when you're talking about I forgot you had Ljungberg, but when you're talking about the ones that you had no hope with, and then Arteta, now you've got hope. It is fair to say that Arteta's been backed a lot more than the ones that had no hope.
Yeah.
Well, that's because of what's happened. That's because of how much he's inspiring the players behind the scenes. Everyone's assuming.
No, bro. It's because the stadium was paid
You know
off.
what
That's
is?
why.
You know what is the? I look at it my.
As well as.
I look at it from my perspective. Yeah, if United were in your shoes, this is where my mentality would be at. If I had a manager that was actually competing and lost 2 title races, I'll probably be like, "No, keep him. See the third one. You have built a team. He's shown you how to love football again. That's amazing." But on the third time, if you can't get over the line and you can't even give me trophies other ones along the line, it means you can't even win trophies, bro.
But you've got 10 Hag that won 2 trophies, and you don't like him.
Hey, wait, one sec. I said in your position, not my position.
No, let's talk about yours as well, because you're in the league as well. You're in the league as well.
One sec, no, because that means my mentality is already better than yours. Because
No, it's not, because you won 2 trophies.
No, it's not. I still want him sacked. Because I still want him sacked. I still want him sacked.
That's my point. You won trophies, and you still want him sacked.
Yeah,
that's my point.
But you're saying it's not enough because he has standards.
No, he's saying he just said that if Arteta was still winning trophies along the line, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's for me.
You could excuse it.
Yeah, you can excuse why you're doing that because you know what? Along the lines, football for me or a top club. If you support a top club, success is measured off your trophies. If not, you're just a.
You have to earn the league. You have to earn it. You have to earn the right to win.
Right now, and you're telling me in a third race, in a third race, that's what you're calling it, title race, and you can't go over the line. You ain't earned it then because you're not good enough. The thing is, for me, if you can't get over the line, it's a sackable offense because you're not good enough to get over the line. And you never will be because you're waiting for one man to leave.
How do you know we never will be? How do you know we never will be?
No, but I'm saying if, because you're doing hypotheticals. I'm allowed to do hypotheticals.
Yeah, but why are you saying you never? So you're looking at Arteta now as a Man United fan, saying, are you saying that he's doing a bad job or a good job as a Man United fan?
Right now he's done a great job for now.
So you're attacking a manager that's doing a great job. So you attack a manager that's doing a great job.
Yes, because after you've done a great job. What's the next part and where's the next level? The next level is your great job needs to be an amazing job, which is winning me the pinnacle titles, yeah? And if you can't do that, all you're going to be at is, but he's done a great job. Oh, because he rebuilt us. Who gives a fuck? Go win these shit.
We care.
No, they don't. Care. You don't all care because you're not my dad, bro. You're not my dad. You're not related to me. I don't know you. We never had a conversation. So I have no affiliations to want a manager to stay just because he done a great job for a club that I love. He got us so far. You got to go beyond that.
Exactly.
Of course, we've got to go beyond that. But what I'm saying is,
but that's up to your club to identify, not you as a fan. It's up to your club to go out there. Look at you're meant to be Arsenal. You could go get Inzaghi, maybe a Nagel, go get some fresh new ideas. You're meant to be Arsenal, this big boy club that's the best in Europe. One of them. But you want to say
standards gone?
Listen, if Arteta leaves Arsenal, he will go to one of the top teams in Europe. Guaranteed.
Who cares? Why would you care about
I
that?
care. Why would I not his
future?
Say that again.
Why are you caring about Arteta's future? Worry about Arsenal's future. Who cares if he goes to manage the goddamn Brazil squad? What's that got to do with Arsenal?
I care because I want him as a manager of my club.
You know what? Sorry, Hooks. I know you're an Arsenal fan here. Yeah, like so. If he wants to say like this ain't applied to you, this or any other Arsenal fan that doesn't resonate with the same opinion. This is aimed at D. Yeah. He's happy for second, third place as long as he's doing a great job.
What are you talking about? I'm not happy for second or third. What are you talking about?
Yes, you are. You just said you're happy. No, you are.
No, I didn't. I did not say I'm happy.
No, you just said after this season, if you don't win, no, he shouldn't get sacked. He should still stay in the job because he's doing a great job.
But you just said he's doing a great job. You're saying he should sack a manager that's doing a great job.
But I'm at a moment right now, but we're talking later. Because if you're not winning the league after your 5th season in charge, whatever, and obviously your 3rd title race
and spending big.
Guess what? You're not doing a great job no more. You're not.
This is what I'm saying. This is what
man. I really can't. This Arsenal
you don't need to tell us about our standards because
I do. I need to remind you of the standards.
We've been winning leagues for years, so you don't need to worry about our standards.
You sit here and be happy about coming out.
We're not happy. That's why the Arsenal fans always in a meltdown.
Fantastic job. You must be happy. You're not even criticizing the fact that he's won nothing.
He has won something. He won the FA Cup. He has won something.
Apart from that FA Cup he inherited, because it wasn't his squad, he's won nothing.
He didn't inherit it.
So he didn't win it. He didn't win it.
Let's stop doing this because Emery, would not have won the FA Cup with that same. Emery was moving.
Whose squad was it? Whose squad was it?
I have to remind people that Emery.
Sorry, were you knocked out?
Emery was on like a 7-game loss streak. when he got sacked.
but hold on.
Like, so can we allow that? And then,
how many games of the FA? How many games of the FA Cup? Sorry, how many rounds? I just need context to it. I don't know. I'm asking
for 4 years.
I don't know how many rounds he did, but he's the one that chefed up Man City. He's the one that chefed up Chelsea.
No, but how many rounds did Emery do?
Emery, I think he did because he got sacked. I think it was October, November, so he wouldn't have got too far in the FA Cup.
Hold on, if he got sacked,
the
October,
FA Cup starts in Jan.
The FA Cup starts in Jan, so that was completely Arteta.
Arteta came in December, no?
So in that case, that whole FA Cup was Arteta. That was completely Arteta.
It was Emery's squad.
It's Emery's squad. We've never heard this narrative ever in the history of football.
You're diverting from the point. You're diverting from the point.
Gets applied to Arteta. Why? Because fan narrative. This is what I said. I'm not here for the
you're
fan
diverting from the point.
Hey, Hooks, do you think Arteta should be sacked then? Let me ask another Arsenal fan. Hooks, do you think Arteta should be sacked? This is what it comes down to. Do you think Arteta should be sacked?
This is my standpoint. I'm now past the point of you winning me an FA Cup or League Cup is enough.
Taking the piss with.
If he doesn't win a major this season, then change.
So you sack him.
That's spot on.
I want change. And the reason why I want change, this is the prime reason why I want change, is because I can acknowledge that we have a squad that is more than good enough to win the league. We have a squad that's more than good enough to win the league. So if we're not winning the league, then it has to be a problem with the person who's managing the tools. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it has to be. Like, it can't always be, oh, we need to sign this player or we need to sign that player. We have a good enough squad. This squad can win the league.
Exactly.
Like, no, I'm not Arteta out yet, man.
Look,
he's not saying Arteta out.
I don't
he said if he doesn't win the league, he said if he doesn't win the league,
we're not there. We're not there, are we?
Talent that we have. This is what as an Arsenal fan, I don't want to the talent that we have. That's all.
Who's winning tomorrow? Who's winning tomorrow?
Arsenal.
Draw. Suits Forest.
But Arsenal, bro. But I already did the stream with you where I said I'm winning the league. So obviously when
you said you're doing the quad. You said I'm not having. By the way, I'm not having this league thing, bro. Quad. I don't quad. Right. Yeah, you can't just do the quad. Right.
My expectation. Yes.
I know you. I'm looking D in his eyes right now, and I'm saying, D, who's winning tomorrow?
We're winning. We'll beat Liverpool tomorrow. I'm worried about Liverpool, and Arteta's not worried about Liverpool either.
You are worried about us. Thank you, say not worried.
I'm not worried about Liverpool. I'm not worried about Liverpool. We beat you really. We beat us. I'm not worried about Liverpool. We finished above them 2 years in a row. Why would I be worried about Liverpool?
Are you not worried about Liverpool tomorrow?
Not at all. We beat you twice. We beat you in 2 years.
On the training
We've not lost you in 2 years.
Don't care about us. Like this season, you not care about us. Don't care about us, no.
Not worried about Liverpool. Why would we be worried about Liverpool? I don't understand. We're not worried about Liverpool.
You know, it's going to be funny. You two are up here tomorrow to do the watch along. I can't wait.
Yeah,
we'll see if you're worried or not.
I'm not worried about Liverpool.
By the way, I want you to beat Liverpool. Let's get this one thing straight. I need them to suffer. Look at his arrogance. Man said, look, no one's above me. No one's above. Man sounds like President T, fam. You know what I mean? No one's above me.
That's my generation.
That's my generation. You need to drop down the table already.
President T is my generation, so yes. No,
that's on the is Arteta worried about Liverpool thing? Yeah, he actually covered this in his press conference. Yeah, so he was asked on if this game is his biggest test. Yeah, and these were his exact words. Yeah, I need to go on the hard drive, but I think we have very, very difficult moments or challenging moments. I don't think this is one of them. He's not.
Was that why he pulled out the speakers when you had to play at Anfield?
Yeah, how many years ago was that?
It doesn't matter, did he or didn't he?
He is not worried about no Arne Slot.
You don't believe him. You don't believe him.
Do you know what I mean? So you get me. Don't worry, man. We're gonna smoke you. It's fine.
Josh says, big up the panel. Why do you take offense by what Wolfie said? Arteta's from the school of Pep. Of course, he's gonna copy and try to implement his own tactics.
But he doesn't. But the thing is, he's not copying him. Saying that Arteta's copying Pep is like saying that Pep is copying
Johan Cruyff? No. What's his name?
Johan Cruyff.
If he's not copying Pep, then he's an idiot.
What's his name? Robson. No? That was his mentor.
If you see the best in the business, the best in class doing it, and you're not trying to copy it, then you're an idiot.
But the thing is, like, you can I will hear people saying that maybe he's been inspired. Maybe he's drawn
Forget that.
inspiration.
I was.
But people talk about it like he's only drawn inspiration.
Yeah,
No,
but
I don't think
people
he
are
is. He
saying it as a
definitely draws an
criticism.
inspiration.
I don't know why
but
you're taking it as a
hear you.
criticism.
I if we're talking about inspired by Pep, the whole the go-to will be the inverted fullbacks, yeah. But a lot of clubs are doing that. I do hear what Hooks is saying because the
centre-back thing Pep did.
the centre-back thing as well, yeah. There's another one, but the overall way Arsenal are playing this season is certainly not Pep inspired, and Pep would never be trying to claim this negative football. So
True.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
think, yeah.
I was going to ask on the negative football thing though earlier. Do you think Arteta, because I was saying in the summer that I felt like, and Igal was saying at the time, and it also made sense what he was saying, is that, you know what, Arteta's just decided that the defensive way is the way that we can win leagues by just not conceding goals and all of that. But do you think that, and I said at the time, it feels like you are so stacked defensively. And even, I don't just mean with defenders, but I even look at like your midfield. And last weekend, as an example, you're stacked with defensive midfielders as well.
Yeah.
And I said in the summer, has he overlooked the need for going forward and maybe thought because right now, you lot going forward, I'm sorry, that game on Tuesday night, yeah.
Saka,
I've been saying you lot don't look scary this season going forward remotely, yeah. And that was, by the way, and that was before Odegaard was out. I was saying you just don't look that like fucking hell. But against, you played a team that I believe had no shots on goal in the Champions League this season. The only shot they'd had was a penalty, right? And you, man, just the problem is you created a lot of chances the other night. Right?
Yeah, we should have scored more, but I put that down. This is the thing. I put that down to the players. I don't put that down to Arteta. That part I don't, because
and that's what I'm saying. 100% not down to Arteta. I agree.
Arteta has no control over Jesus missing 2 easy sitters.
Bro, I 100% agree with you. That is not on Arteta. What I'm saying is,
he has control of him being on the pitch.
Do you think Arteta maybe, I don't know, put a bit too much faith in pre-season in the forward players that you have? Because at the moment, the fact you created chances, because if you didn't create chances, you go, yeah, but that's because we didn't have Odegaard, right? But if you're creating chances...
I think he's stubborn. I think he wanted Sesko and he didn't get Sesko, so he went, I'd rather just wait until we can get Sesko.
Because if you bring Odegaard back into this team right now, yeah?
It makes a difference, though.
No, bro, it does. But hold on. But we're talking about, how many goals did Odegaard get last season?
I think he got 8, something like
but
that.
He's not a high scoring goal. He's not a high scoring goal scorer, no?
Yeah, but he slowly, as the years have gone on, has contributed more and more.
But he's not your go-to for goals, right?
But he's influential. He's influential.
Very influential.
Especially when you look at Arsenal and the style of football that Arsenal play, yeah? If I look at, there was a season with City where we didn't have Erling Haaland, but you had 5 man that got over 10 goals, 5 or 6 man that got over 10 goals. And I think Arsenal had that either last season or the season before. Right. This season, you didn't have Odegaard the other night, but if Odegaard was in that team, what would happen? You'd probably create more chances, but you created enough fucking chances anyway. So the issue isn't that. It's the fact that you ain't got goals in you at the moment.
That's
exactly what it is.
Yeah, it was exactly the same last season. Arsenal started off last season very slow. People remember Odegaard was creating bare chances. No one was scoring. Everyone was saying, "Oh, Arsenal look really slow. Arsenal offensively don't look like they're doing stuff. All this, all that." And then when we clicked, we started lighting up teams. In a sense, 6-0, 5-0.
Yeah, you did.
So
that was Dubai. Dubai's incoming next international break. I'm convinced.
I feel Dubai had a big part of it. I feel like it gave the players a chance to truly rest in it.
That's the truth. Arteta can squeeze lemons, pick pockets. Ultimately, it's Sorbet doing this shit and feeding him that fucking one that got you in the title, right?
The shisha mate out in Dubai sorted them out.
Don't do that in Salt Bay. It's a bit fruity.
A lot of rival fans are being very naive. They don't think that at some point in the season, Arsenal are going to click, and the more offensive side of the game that we've seen the second half of last season and the first half of the season before isn't going to come to play. It's not like we've forgotten how to do it. We know how to do it. It's just I feel Arteta is doing what he did last year. He's seen the fixture list and he's gone, okay, our first 10 fixtures in the Premier League are a bit mad. So let's try to be a bit more reserved. Try and win these games while conserving as much energy as we can. Not do anything too. Obviously, we've been screwed by like ill discipline and things like that, which you can't really prepare for. But I think as soon as we get through our hard part of the season, we're going to just start lighting up teams again.
Because the worry is you may be too far back.
He'll release the handbrake.
Yeah. That's let me tell you what the actual main issue is our main player or the person that we're relying on is someone like Saka, and Saka isn't a Salah, or he isn't or he's not Ronaldo. He's not one of them type players. So we can't be relying on someone like Saka to be our main plan. Saka should be part of the attack. That's the level that we need to be at. We need to have top players at the front, top players on the left. Saka should be part of that, more so than it being, you relying on Saka, because Saka's not a player that's guaranteeing wins and scoring 30, 40 goals a season. That's more the issue, that we haven't got players like that. But what Arteta has built is a base. He's built a base to then, obviously you can say last summer you should have gone and done that, but next season or January, we can go and say, listen, go and get those in the summer that we don't have there was no strikers that would guarantee us to win the league or to go and score 30, 40 goals. Well, I don't know who can guarantee that. Havertz caused Arteta a problem because he started scoring games every game more or less. So he caused Arteta a big problem. So we need to have players that are a level above the Sakas. That's the problem. We need to go and spend the money on the level above Saka. Saka can't be our main player in our team.
I agree with you. The problem is you're now saying he's built a base in the 5th year. It should have been done years ago.
Yeah, but this summer we have to get rid of a lot of players. We have to get rid of the Smith Rowes, the Nelsons, we have to get rid of a lot of players.
You could have done with the Smith Rowe right now with Odegaard.
No, we couldn't. Smith Rowe's not good enough for our team.
You could have done with
Smith Rowe is not good enough for our team.
He's good enough to back up Odegaard.
Yeah,
he's always injured. He's always injured.
He's fit now. He's
always injured.
In hindsight, though, you never knew. Like, you would never know if Smith Rowe was going to stay fit. You know what I mean? You never know that he was going to go and do this and that. That's
Odegaard. That's the problem.
Yeah, but his injuries were down to his. Yeah, but his injuries weren't exactly like self-inflicted in terms of, I mean, from somebody else, like as in getting tackled or whatever. It's because of growing pains and all that kind of stuff. The brother's like 6'1" now, like, do you know what I mean? 6'2" even. The guy's lanky, built. But anyways, look, make sure you go subscribe to everyone here. This is going to get redirected to Hooks. If you go in the description, you'll find Famzone, Forest Fan TV, and also Hooks' channel, which is going to go over there anyways. Famzone's got, if you don't know, it's these two at the top. They are cousins. If you didn't know, I believe.
Yeah, we've got problems, man. Especially
problems.
Big problems.
My cousin, my cousin right now. Tell you now, it's not
big problems. We've been arguing for all week.
We've been arguing all week, and there's gonna be beef on the journey up to you. So,
we're gonna go on here. I think I can do it like this. Yeah, look, we're gonna go on here where we're gonna do the watch along. It's not. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not the greatest game in the world, but it's still something. You know what I mean? That's the City fan. So if you want to click on big up here, this is where we do most of our watch alongs. So make sure you go there, or it's in the pinned as well. So either or, you can go over there, and then you can catch us doing whatever. But it'll be sick to get at least 400 or 500 of you over there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a click of a button. You don't even need to sign up. Just click it. So yeah, man. There's nothing more, nothing less than that. But yeah, in a bit, it's gonna go to Hooks' channel, and then yeah, go subscribe there as well. Make sure.